TFL EV is brought to you by Flow Charger, maker of reliable, high-quality charging stations for your electric vehicle.
Guys, welcome to the 2022 New York Auto Show. In this video, I'm gonna give you a countdown, the top 5 all-new electric crossover SUVs from the show, and we'll walk around together and you can see some of the layout and you can see exactly what's here. But let's start with this. This is the Chrysler Airflow Graphite concept vehicle. It's all electric. It shows the future of Chrysler, and it's using the name from their heritage, the Airflow name, but now interpreted as this. And actually, if you look from the side, this is a pretty big vehicle. Of course, this is just a concept. They're saying it'll go into production and on sale in 2025, so it's still a couple of years away, or maybe more than a couple of years away. But the wheelbase is pretty stretched out. Of course, it's shown as with kind of the copper accents, special wheels, special tires, and just the size of the SUV in person is quite large. Let me just show you on this side. Let's walk around really quick. Let's take a look in the back. This spells out Airflow. That's a neat touch. They're saying 400 miles of range will be possible when the car goes on sale. Let's take a look inside really quick. Just really briefly. So, of course, this is a concept interior, but very luxurious, a floating center console, lots of screens, ginormous screens. It will have the latest technology. It will have level 3 autonomous driving capability when it goes on sale on pre-mapped highways. So yeah, this is kind of the future of Chrysler. They're bringing back the name, Airflow concept. And this is first on my list of electric crossovers, all new ones that we haven't even driven yet. They're so new from the show. I also have many other videos. You can check out TFL Now channel to see new unveils and specific debuts of vehicles. But let's start walking around a little bit. Over here in the Stellantis booth, you can also see the latest Grand Wagoneer L over here. That's the Carbide edition. I have a special video just dedicated to that on TFL Now. And you can see it's pretty popular, a lot of people here. So let's keep walking. Over here in the Jeep booth also, they introduced a vehicle that you can see over here, this Hydro Blue, brand new Grand Cherokee. It's a hybrid, it's a 4xe, it's also their high altitude model. I interviewed Jim Morrison, the head of Jeep brand, about it, so there's a video about that on TFL Now channel as well. But let's keep going and let's find some more electrified vehicles. Here in the center of this main hall, there's a Hyundai Pavilion, and they're actually giving rides in their new Ioniq 5 electric cars. You can kind of see them. I wish they would let us drive, but those are just rides. And of course we have videos about the Ioniq 5 on our channel as well, so you can check it out. But I'm a little bit more interested about what's happening over there in the VW Pavilion. That's my next one. So you saw number 5 on my list, the brand new Airflow concept. Now let's check out number 4 on my list. And I think you could guess that. It's the new VW ID Buzz concept. Actually, Alex went on one of the introductions of the ID Buzz, and he has a full detailed video about it. And of course, VW has their ID4 for sale in the United States already. They have them on display here as well, but I'm really curious about this. Check it out, there's also Rady. I think he may be doing the same thing I am. But this is really cool to see in person. I'm kind of a fan of the original VW bus, and this is kind of the future interpretation of this. It has, at least in this version, this is the European spec version. The US spec is going to be a little bit longer, have a little bit longer wheelbase. 201 horsepower on the beginner models. They also have a cargo version of that, and it's also pretty large in person. Pretty substantial, lots of space and lots of room. That's number 4 on my list. It's coming in 2024. So yeah, so that was about 2025, 2024 now here. Let's take another look. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the style direction of all these manufacturers with Chrysler and also with what VW is doing. I think, well, I know this is basically my favorite. The style-wise and kind of functionality, utility of it, the size of it, I think it's really special. I cannot wait to see a production version for the US, and I cannot wait to drive this one. ID4, we've tested these before. I actually also have a towing video with one of these on the iGauntlet in Colorado, so you can check it out. VW ID4 towing. It does have some towing capacity up to about 2,000 pounds. So check that video out on our channel's TFL car. And by the way, we have a new redesigned studio website called alltfl.com, where you can see everything automotive. Pickup trucks, SUVs, cars, etc., etc. This is the Kia booth. Just wanted to give you a little hint of what's here. The Kia Niro 2023 all-electric one spinning right there on the table. I have a video dedicated to that, so check it out as well. If you can guess, electrification is a big theme at New York this year. A lot of different electric vehicles are on display, including the EV6, which is already on sale and actually is doing quite well. So is Ioniq 5 that we saw a little bit ago. And now here comes a new company on this side. This is Vinfast. Vinfast is a company from Vietnam, and they're actually first kind of came on the scene here in the US last year at Los Angeles Auto Show, and now they're here also in New York. So one car I wanted to show you here is this one, VF8. VF8 is their 5-seater. It's the first car that's going to go on sale in the US at the end of 2022. They're going to have several different models, a standard battery, a longer range battery. And sorry for the music, it's quite loud here. They also have VF9, which is their 3-row SUV. Also all electric, so they're going all electric with their lineup. It's a new company. They're looking to be kind of affordable as well. The VF8 is supposed to start kind of in the lower $40,000 range. And here you have the VF7 as well, one of their concept vehicles. So this is number 3 on my list. Number 3 on my list is Vinfast, because with a new company, we'll see exactly how they do. Let me know what you think about some of their vehicles. We hope to drive them soon, well, because they're coming at the end of this year. Of course, it's difficult to get a new company launched, right? Because you have to have a dealership network. You have to have a lot of things fall in line in order to be able to launch a new company and actually get acceptance. So it's going to be really interesting how Vinfast will perform, but they're promising affordable pricing, relatively affordable pricing, and good specs, right? Good range, good charging, about 150 kilowatts approximately for Vinfast. Well, of course, there's all kinds of vehicles. I also will do a truck video for you, a kind of a truck walk around. That's one of course, my main passion is pickups. But in this video we're focusing on electrification. So let me see. Let me now pause for a second and I'll show you number 2 on my list. There we have it. I just made my way to the Nissan Pavilion right here at the show. I want to show you my number 2, so let's walk this way. If you just glance over there, there's the Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition. I have a video dedicated to that. But I want to show you my number 2, an electric crossover countdown that's coming up very soon on sale. It's not this. It's not this, no. Although that is cool. By the way, they have the updated 2023 Leaf, but it's not on my list. That's a hatchback. I want to show you the crossovers. This is it, the new Aria, the 2023 model. Actually, Roman drove it at the test track, so we have a video about that too. But right here, it's at the show as well. Of course, it offers all-wheel drive capability, 300 miles of range, ProPilot 2.0 assist, 389 horsepower, dual motor capability. It's going to be on sale around, well, in a few months. It's going to be on sale this year. So cannot wait. I think it's been a little bit overdue. Let me show you inside of it really briefly. So right here, and it kind of has also a unique design because it has a flat load floor right here in the front as well. Kind of a floating console that can extend back and forth. So that's kind of a theme of electric vehicles. Lots of interior space, lots of comfort, lots of technology, of course. These are loaded with technology. They are a little bit expensive. The price on this one is in the higher 40,000 to 50,000 plus range. So it's not quite super affordable yet. If you want something more affordable, you can also get the Nissan Leaf. Let's go over here. Number 1 on my list is this. Actually, it's already on sale, so maybe it's not this Mach-E. Let me show you another one. This is more like it. This is number 1 on my list. It's a police version of the Mustang Mach-E. I think it's cool. So, and the piece of news related to this version of the all-electric Mustang Mach-E is that it actually passed some of the testing that Michigan State Police perform to certify a vehicle for police use. And this version of the Mach-E did pass that. That includes track testing, acceleration, braking, and the rest. Here's something unique that I noticed on this version of the car. You can see this additional panel. There's one right here on the passenger side. There's also what appears to be a ballistic piece of glass right here on the passenger side. And there's another one over here. If you walk around, kind of similar situation here. I've noticed on other current police vehicles in New York, at least, NYPD, is that they have this kind of ballistic protection on their doors, which I haven't seen before, kind of visibly shown this way. So that's quite interesting. And I don't know if more police departments will actually get something like this, but hopefully we'll be seeing more of all-electric vehicles in the near future. And of course, well, I don't know if I'll ever be able to drive this version of the Mach-E. It's a GT, so it's pretty high performance. And of course, has all-wheel drive capability as well. And pretty good range, and it's a good city car for a city like New York City. This could be a good option for a patrol vehicle. Of course, they have others like the Ford Explorer Hybrid, also electrified. So this is number 1 on my list. Electrification is pretty big at this show, but there's still a bonus. Of course, this would not be a TFL video without a bonus, and it's this Indy EV electric vehicle. You can see its chassis right here in front of you, and then the vehicle itself is right here. To me, it really has a shape reminiscent of the Model Y Tesla, and it is all electric, 95 kilowatt hour battery, 300 miles of range. Those specs might sound familiar because, yeah, they're pretty similar to the Tesla, but take a glimpse inside. So this is very close to production. They're taking reservations right now, and of course you can see all the screens, etc., etc., etc. Even for the passenger, flat floor, lots of space, 5-person configuration once again, and that kind of crossover shape. Very, very typical shape. They hope to deliver first vehicles in about 12 months, within 12 months of now. So it's kind of a new company, and they're hitting the ground running. Once again, similar to Vinfast, this company needs to kind of launch itself and get recognized. So let me know what you think. And as soon as we can drive one, of course, we will do so. As always, like I said, go to alltfl.com for everything automotive to see everything that TFL Studios is doing. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.